Hello everyone, this is the Wealth Accumulation Channel. Author Robert Cincci said, most people want to become rich. Only 1% of people can become wealthy. Why? Before unraveling this mystery, he first talked about the birth process of pearls. A grain of sand was accidentally swallowed by a pearl, and then wrapped in its secretions. Eventually, it accumulates and forms pearls. From an ordinary grain of sand to a sparkling pearl. It endured the dark years, having experienced extraordinary pain. The birth process of the wealthy is also like this. A person has experienced the pain of being reborn. He has the potential to become a wealthy person. This world is very fair. You want to gain more wealth. We have to bear the corresponding cost. The price of loneliness. Documentary becomes Warren Buffett. Documented Buffett's early experiences. During my college years, my classmates are all immersed in the frenzy of adolescence. Participate in various social gatherings. Buffett, however, hid alone in the library. I have read all the books about financial investment. After graduation, Buffett became a private equity investor. Most of the time every day. Spending time alone in the office quietly. Besides work, he hardly has any social activities. His wife Susan praised him as a genius. Genius is lonely and independent. After becoming famous, Buffett gave up living in the bustling city center of New York. Returned to the remote small town of Omaha. Living in Omaha. The biggest benefit is that no one will visit frequently. He gets up on time every day. Hooah. Spend time reading various news, financial reports, and books. That's right, abandoning low-level entertainment. Endure loneliness. Maintaining lifelong learning is Buffett's secret to wealth. There is a saying that loneliness teaches people to be rational. Make people more independent. Strong people often experience loneliness from high altitudes. There are too many people in this world who want to become stronger and richer. But most people end up failing because they can't tolerate the tempering of loneliness. Shu Ben-Hua said it's either lonely or vulgar. Only by enduring what ordinary people cannot tolerate, can we be what ordinary people cannot do. Only by enduring loneliness can we sustain prosperity. The price of suffering. Feng Lun said that whey was mostly boiled out. For those who have achieved outstanding achievements. An injustice that ordinary people cannot bear, and he has to endure it. He has to endure hardships that ordinary people cannot bear. Father of instant noodles, Ando Baifu. Engaged in the knitwear business in the early years. Due to the Allied bombing during World War II, his office and factory were destroyed. Had to declare bankruptcy. Anton Baifu later started operating a department store. But due to a lack of funds and operational errors, he went bankrupt again. For over 20 years, Zaifu Zaichen did not defeat Anteng. He picked himself up again, preparing to invent a portable instant noodle. He built a makeshift hut in his own backyard. Rest for only 4 hours per day. Alone, I started researching and starting to face the challenges. Those days were just a torment. Repeated experiments and subtle improvements. Ando gradually solved the preservation of noodles. Problems with brewing and related ingredients. Finally, he developed Lamian noodles with chicken soup in 1 year. This is the world's first instant noodle. Talent is something that can be boiled down, and skills are something that can be forced out. Every excellent person, after encountering failures or setbacks, overcoming a period of dark and painful time. Behind all success is the imprint of past hardships. The days that passed through. Behind all the glamour, they all have unknown hardships. Entrepreneur opened a tobacco hotel in the early years of Dong Lai. Because of trusting others and having a debt of 300,000 yuan. First startup declared failure. But when winter comes, there is no breath inside. Reorganized and opened a 40 square meter supermarket. Named Fat Moon Tower. Watching the business getting increasingly prosperous. Also paid off the debt owed. However, fate has given a heavy hammer. 1998. A merciless fire burned the Fat Moon Tower to ashes. In the agony of suffering, Yu Donglai has wavered. But I still decided to spell it again. Not long after, he opened his second supermarket in Xuchang, Pangdong Lai. Due to its excellent quality, affordable price, and thoughtful service, attracted a large number of loyal customers. Quickly opened over 30 chain stores. Romance Roland wrote in her biography. The suffering and happiness that a person experiences, often proportional. The energy in this world is conserved. What do you want? You need to give something equivalent in exchange. The days and nights that I endured. Those who never let go of their own stubbornness. It's the chip you hold in your hand to exchange for wealth. The cost of 3 low prisons. Yang Lan once said that a happy life will not fall from the sky. Learn to save to have the capital to support the future. After someone made money. Can't wait to enjoy a luxurious life. Some people will endure the days of temporary poverty. Save up your money. To exchange for more abundant wealth in the future. This is the key to widening the wealth gap for ordinary people. American entrepreneur Thomas Straw. Doing some small business in the early years. Making a living by selling fruits and newspapers. Business profits are meager. But he saved every penny he earned. He adheres to a consumption principle where money should be spent. Millions of money to spend. Save every penny where you shouldn't spend money. He was wearing cheap clothes and driving an old car. Living in a small apartment. That's how he saved up his first venture capital. Opened a home appliance store in Atlanta. After making money, he still maintains a frugal lifestyle. When he realized the potential of chain operation, take out all your savings. Opened several branches in one go. Formed a chain brand. Writer Lian Yu says that saving is the first step to becoming rich. After having a certain amount of savings, you can start the second step of investment. Our path to wealth and happiness must start with savings. Saving is always the thinking of the wealthy. Resist consumption desire and learn to delay. Satisfying the balance you have left on your card gives you a sense of security. There is also an opportunity for you to break through the bottleneck. There is a girl named Liu Ran. After graduation, she has always pursued a low consumption lifestyle. She is wearing discounted clothes. Order takeout for no more than 20 yuan. Overtime until 10 o'clock is for free work meals. He said low consumption has reduced my material desires. But it will not diminish my pursuit of self-worth realization. He used the money he saved to study for an MBA. When many people are complaining about the industry's downturn. When money becomes increasingly difficult to earn. He was spotted by a headhunting company after graduating from MBA. I went to a top consulting company. Received a 1 million yuan annual salary. Pursuing timely enjoyment and advanced consumption. It will only make you go further and further on the delicate and poor road. Control your purchasing desire. The money accumulated. Perhaps it's when you encounter a crisis in the workplace. Starting capital for entrepreneurship. A person can only endure a life of low desire Only then can we possibly usher in a more fulfilling life. Charlie Munger once said something like this. To get something you want, the most reliable way is to make yourself worthy of it. Anything expensive must have gone through tremendous hardships and pain. All the upward paths that come in exchange are. Be sure to grit your teeth and hold on to the twists and turns. Please believe that all suffering will turn into a powerful force. Help you fly against the current. This is the Wealth Accumulation Channel. We'll see you next time.